as you can see, the wind is blowing really hard today, and it's gonna presumably get worse. And when we came home, we noticed the windows of our greenhouse had gotten literally blown off of the greenhouse. And so they are gone now. So when we came home, that's when we noticed that the window was destroyed. And right now we're noticing too, I mean, our upgrades on the ceiling and the walls, you can see, like right now, you can see how the door and the front panel is just shaking back and forth, but the walls and the ceiling are solid. So happy with those upgrades. Probably need to add them to the front.
There's that.
As you can see, the panels and the frame and everything else are gone. I mean, the wind just completely took it. You can still see the remnants of the frame of the far window that's kind of on the top, but the frames are gone. I found the frames in the yard. The panels, I have no idea where the panels are. Yeah, both windows just completely gone.
This is true Maryland wind, you guys. We need to finish that before we lose the whole greenhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. This is the panel is back there, babe. It's on top of the greenhouse.
What?
The panel is on top of the greenhouse.
You found a panel? The frame.
The frame is right there.
That's one frame. The other frame got ripped completely off. As you can see, the panels, I have no idea where the panels are. I think they blew off in one of our neighbors' houses.
Well, Maryland's win.
Breaks everything, but left the window good.
Yep. This is after we modified the greenhouse too. I think if we didn't modify it, I think the whole window thing is gone, the whole top roof.
Yeah, I'm sure we would have lost a lot of panels by now.
Yeah.
Because it's blowing hard today.
It survived the snowstorm, but I guess the wind is not working out at all. We need to do something. We need to find some kind of strategies to fix
the windows anyway.
Windmill is not looking great as well. The wind broke it. Let's see. Like it is broken. Ooh, I'm not gonna touch that. See, it's broken. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna last. I don't know.
Here we go. These are the panels from the windows that came off. Our neighbor, they ended up in our neighbor's yard, and he found them, and they came and dropped them off for us. So we're gonna.
Did it break?
No, they're a little bent, but just on the edge where they. This is like where it fell or went into the frame. So I think they'll be just fine.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, thank goodness for our neighbor found it.
Yep. So look, because the way that the wind blew it. I found the frame like going towards his house, and so I texted him and said, hey, if you happen to find him in your yard, let me know. And he called us just a couple minutes ago and he said, hey, I found him, so I'm gonna drop him off for you. So thankful for that. I don't know who's gonna survive.
It's all right.
These things are going to be covered in flowers this year.
Yeah. All right, so the status of our greenhouse, we had a boo-boo with the windows.
And so what we did to fix it is we just got some plexiglass, and that's what this is now. It's thin, I don't even know, I think it's like 1/8 of an inch thick or something like that. And as you can see, I put a piece of wood on the outside of the plexiglass that spans across these two pieces of metal, and then I put another piece of wood that I cut out, and if you come over to the side, you can see that I kind of cut an L shape into it, so now it lips over the metal, so it can't get sucked out by the wind. Now we had done that originally, and it still ended up getting sucked out by the wind, and that was because up here it caught where the plexiglass was over the top of the frame, and the wind was able to pull it out that way from the top. So that's what this does. So this now prevents it to where it can't come out. Now the other thing that we want to do is that we want to close as many gaps as we can. So the way that I did this is I cut this deep enough to where you can actually see there's a little bit of space between the back of the L here and where the frame is. And the reason why is because now I can turn this out, right? And you see how it's sunk down like that? And now you can see where the gap is, right? And now if we want to take it out, we can just move this out and we can take this completely out. So if we want to put it back in, we set it down, we drop it all the way down, then we pull this up until it's inside the slots and pull that back down.
Can I do it again, babe? Because I didn't get that corner. Check it out.
So we can pull this out, right? So now it's completely able to come out. We put the bottom in and slide it all the way down, right? Now when it's in, we slide it back up, so it's now inside the actual crease of the frame, and then we put this locked down. So now it's nice and tight.
See if the Maryland wind can blow it off again.
Well, the wind's been blowing crazy hard all day. I fixed this hours ago.
Yeah, crazy wind over here so far. So it's the same thing with this side.
Yeah, same concept with that side.
Yeah, it's cold. Oh, we got a mosquito in the greenhouse.
So that should
yeah, looks good.
That should be a permanent solution to the windows.
Yeah,
we can still open them if we want.
Yeah, we have only 2 windows.
Yeah, only 2 windows in this. But that's going to help keep keep it from the windows getting blown off and cold air coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Which our blueberry plant seems to be absolutely loving.
Oh yeah, look at it. It's flowering already.
That's flowering.
Beautiful. You know who's gonna love these blueberry bush, babe?
A fat dog?
Our Winry, our baby girl. That's for her.
She's gonna pick the blueberries off the plant and eat them.
Yeah. This greenhouse is purposely designed for my lotus plants, and these are my lotus plants. They're growing in the bucket right now. I overwintered them in the garage last year. It's taking too much space in the garage, and now I bought a greenhouse and put it here. And they're coming back. Not all of them come back yet, but they're coming back slowly.
Yeah, they're starting to.
They're starting to.
It is only March and out here, so like
coming back.
Today, I think we had a high of 58 or 60 or something like that.
Yeah, it's cold. We actually this week we had one good warm day that was in the 70s. But yeah, and there's some more lotus that's coming out. Yeah, that's it. Well, thank you so much, babe, for fixing the window. Did you fix it from the inside or outside?
The inside.
Inside? Nice. Yeah, it should work. No, I'm not. I was stressing out a little bit because temperature dropped at nighttime to like the 30s, and I wasn't sure if my lotus is gonna survive or not because it was cold. But now that it's fixed, I think I have a better chance of growing this lotus in here.
So I just put in a bar that has a little loop on here, and the idea is so that way when the doors open, if we want to leave the door open, we've got this little latch that we can just put it in and then latch it.
Oh, that's neat.
There we go.
That'll work.
So that way now the door stays open if we want to go in and do whatever we want to do, right? That way we don't have the wind just blasting the door and slamming it against the wall the whole time. So the other thing we did, go ahead and go in, is let's say, so it's hot, if you want it might be hot and windy, you can leave it open. Well, let's say it's cold outside, like right now, we want to come inside where it's normally warmer, so instead, so now we just put it in and close it, and that's going to keep it from flying back open.
Nice. It's cold today. All right, let's go. Let's open this nice fancy lock. Okay.
That's it for now.
It'll work. Okay. Perfect. This is cool. I like it. Of course, you know, we're waiting for the weather to be better so we can finish the whole thing.
Yeah.
Whole area right here. We're gonna have to fix this door and everything else. Roof look like from the outside. That's plexiglass glass. You can see right there. It overlaps the window. Just like that. Yep. Alright guys, we're here in Maryland. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Cold. Well, the weather is looking a lot better, but it is cold. cold, cold, cold.